Shalom. As always, I would like to begin this lesson by giving all praise, honor, and glory to our power, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who have taught us all this truth in the spirit and the power of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. I'm Shaquat, and I'm back here with another lesson, Lord willing, that's edifying to the hopeful elect. Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Barakatham, to you sincere Akyom, walk with you, and a sincere shalom to you brothers that are out here pushing this truth on the highways and the byways and through the YouTube lessons, man. Shalom to you all. Lord willing, this lesson be edifying and exhorting to the elect. All right, so I'm going to be reacting to a brother's video. All right, just in case anyway, because Esau like to play. This video will be conducted under the Fair Use Copyrights Act of 1976, where all public information can and will be used for the purpose of education, teaching, criticism, and research. This video will not be monetized. Once again, this is a non-profit video. Alright, so we're going to be doing a little reaction. We're going to play, watch some of the clips that the brother put up, and then we're going to listen to some of the, stuff he brought out, kind of adding to the lesson I want to hit. Precept. I watched the whole thing earlier, a few hours ago, and I'm making a lesson on it. So I want to get a few precepts that maybe that brother didn't get, just to add to the lesson, not just doing the same thing. All right, because as you see by the title, response, these low-tier Edomites are losing it, and they're losing their damn minds, man. They're losing their marbles. They're chimping out. Esau is chimping out. That's the term they usually use, try to talk about our people that say we're chimping out, and stuff. But, really they're chimping out. And actually they fit the qualities of a chimp more than we would. All right. So, them niggas are chimping out, man. They're chimping out more and more every day. And the reason why they're doing that is because their kingdom is crumbling. And they don't really know too much why this is happening because they don't understand biblical prophecy. All right? Meaning they don't understand why their kingdom is crumbling, and they also don't understand why they have such a deep hatred for Jake. They don't get it. They just know they do. Now, the upper echelons, the elites, the illuminated ones, they obviously know. Just look up the Elder Apostle Gabar brings it out all the time. Look up the master plan of the illuminated Rothschilds. They know that they're from the house of Esau. And their number one goal is to get their birthright back and basically eviscerate Jacob. The true Jacob, the true Jakes, descendants of Jacob, right? So, they have that perpetual hatred, which is a precept we're going to grab out of Maratazah. And, that is what it is, man. They just don't understand the scriptures. They don't understand prophecy. So, yeah, but they do know, though they may not understand why it's happening, they do see that their kingdom is falling. And Esau's last resort in all lifetimes is when he's going down, he's going to pull everybody else down with him. All right, like you see in a lot of these end time movies, Esau, he has these movies where when shit goes south for him in America and his government, the whole world just is gonna blow up. The whole world is gonna end. No, man, the whole world ending means you're not gonna rule anymore. That's all it means. The whole world ending doesn't mean the earth is literally going to implode. It's gonna be through. That's not what it means. All right, because the Lord said in Ecclesiastes, the first chapter, that the earth shall endure forever. So the earth is never going to have an end. This is going to be a forever paradise, because that's what the word earth means. Earth means paradise. If you didn't know, you could give that a look, a search if you want to. Do a little searching on that. But anyway, the earth will never end. It will dwell forever. Okay, so, but Esau, if he loses, everybody got to lose. No, man, that's not how that's going to work. And that's why when you read Revelation 12 and 12, All right, it says, the devil shall come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So this nigga knows he has a very short time. He knows that his kingdom is about to go down, which is why he's trying to do all these different things to save it, like having a New York Knicks win. That was a power move, a sorry power move, but nonetheless, it was a power move, because the New York is the damn. Hey, they say DC the capital of America. No, New York is the capital. All right, so they had them win. They just had the UFC 250 at the White House this past Sunday. And that was a fucking flop. That shit was a fail. That shit was butt ass, man. That shit was fucking ass. That was a complete fail. Complete failure. All right. But it's a lot you could say about this devil, man. But he knows he's going down. That's why he's gonna come down with great wrath, and that starts with the lower tier Edomites. They're coming down with great wrath on Jake. Then it's gonna go up to the upper echelons, and they're gonna come down with that super real great wrath, that true great wrath. All right, sparing none. All right, and that wrath is not gonna just be upon those who fear the Lord, those who claim to be Israelites. No, it's going to come down upon you. It's going to come down upon Jake, whether you hear or forbear, whether you believe you're an Israelite or not. You still going to taste the fire. You still going to taste that great wrath from Esau, nonetheless, because you're a Israelite, regardless of if you admit it, accept it, or not. All right, so that wrath is coming, and you're going to face it. All right, so nonetheless, the point was this devil knows his kingdom is going down. That's why he chimping out. He gonna pull everybody else. He gonna chimp out, and everybody else gotta lose. If I lose, everybody lose. No, nigga, you just gonna lose, man. It's just gonna be you. All right, it's just gonna be you. That's all the end of the world is. It's you not ruling anymore. 2 Ezra 6 and 9. All right. This guy in front of me is driving pretty foolish. But 2 Ezra 6 and 9, that's what I'm trying to be careful. He's driving pretty foolish. But like 2 Ezra 6 and 9 says, Salakia, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. All right, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man. All right, when you go into that word world there, it means eon, or an age, right? Eon or an age. Okay, so a certain era of the earth, a certain time period of earth is coming to an end, and the new time period will be reigned and ruled by Jacob. That's all that stuff is going into. That's really it. That's all. That's what it's really getting into. That's it. That's the nitty gritty of it. Right. But yeah, so let's go to this video. Salakia for running my mouth so much. Please forgive me. Make sure everything is good. Okay, great. Nigger! Hey! You want... Nigger! Hey! You want to kill me? But you're... Hey!
I'm a beautiful one, though.
Fuck you!
You really sad. You need Jesus. I'll pray for you.
Fuck you!
Yeah, I'll pray for you, though.
Alright, you're gonna pray for me.
Yep.
But you're...
Don't change the fact that you need prayer.
Fuck you!
Thank you.
You're the reason most white people hate nigger.
What did you...
No. Why? For what reason did he do that? Salaki, as I was saying, so for what reason did he do that? You know, Jake just chilling, and then Esau coming up. You nigger, this why white people don't like you. Nigger. You know, Esau just chimping out. He losing his mind, and as I forget which brother said it, but a brother said recently, Esau losing his mind, losing his queendom. So at this point, he to that point of, I might as well just kill a nigga. I'm already losing. This shit going to shit. It's going to shambles. I might as well just kill a nigga. Or fuck with a nigga today. All right? That's the mindset they're in. So look at this old bitch right here. A disturbing workplace moment. CNA quits job after elderly woman's terrifying death threat moment.
You heard me. Say it again.
Yeah, she from that era, man. She from that Jim Crow. That other dude, this nigga over here too. That nigga from that Jim Crow era, man.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Back up. I'm gonna call the police. Go ahead and call it. Back up. I own this house. You back, bitch. You back. And you don't get to kill me. You back away from me now. You cannot get aggressive like this. You have to go sit down in that chair, Miss Betsy. Back up. I own this house. Back up. It's time for you to die. I'm gonna.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with these devils, man? There's some fucking demonic ass shit. It's just something that this video is just radiating demonic energy, man. The fuck is wrong with these Edomites, man? They're fucking psychopaths. Every Edomite needs to be locked in an insane asylum. The fuck wrong with these devils? It's time for you to die. Bitch, old ass need to be dead. What's wrong with them, man? It's funny though. This shit funny.
I own this house. Back up. Get aggressive like this.
You tell her, Susan. I own this house.
Time for you to die. Get aggressive like this. You have to go sit down in that chair, Miss Betsy. Back up. I own this house. Back up. It's time for you to die. I'm gonna call the police. You do that.
And that's some dangerous shit, because words hold weight. Just to get a precept concerning that, words definitely hold weight. So that's a heavy statement, regardless. You could be playfully saying some shit, but because, it radiates that vibration off, and it could be passed on to yourself or others. So you got to be very choice with your words. That's why the Lord said every idle word shall be held account in the day of judgment. But I wonder if this in a apocrypha or if it's here. No, it's this. Hey, I'm thankful. The water y'all shot. So yeah, Proverbs 18, and it's gonna highlight that. I don't know why I don't have it highlighted. But Proverbs 18 and 21, death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. Let's see what another translation may say, but that's beautiful. The tongue can bring death or life. Those who love to talk will reap the consequences. All right, another one. The tongue has the power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruits. One more. Let's get that A and P. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it and indulge it will eat its fruit and bear the consequences of their words. All right, so there you go. So, yeah, man, death and life can be carried in the power of the tongue, so you could be saying something, either concerning death or concerning life, and that vibration can spread, because everything is vibrational. Everything, the 3D realm is a lesser version of the spirit realm, which, you know, brothers say the 4D realm. This 3D realm is a lesser version of the spirit realm. You know, I remember the brother, you know, my big brother Dawad, a few weeks back was talking to me, talking about how he saw the spirit realm multiple times. You know, he was explaining to me how it was, man. And, you know, I asked him, I'm like, so what was it like? Or he said it. You know, I may have either asked him or he just said it when explaining it. But nonetheless, he explained that the spirit realm is just like this realm. It's just everything is turned up to the max. So all we are in is the lesser realm. So everything is vibrational. That's the point I'm making. It's just everything is on a lower vibration here, but everything nonetheless is still vibrational. So simple things like words hold power. Words hold power. You know, that's why we getting down on ourselves a lot, you know, which we can't, you know, we really can't help it, man. You know, we're in the flesh. We can't help it. But, you know, you can't just be walking around like, man, I'm a nigga. You may start acting like a nigga, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you got to be very careful with your words, or, you know, well, nah, this ain't going to change. Now, I was going to say, or calling you, you know, saying, you know, like, man, my rib is a bitch. She a demon. Yeah, that shit ain't going to change nothing, no. They going to be there regardless. You could say, man, my rib is a princess. She's not a demon. She's just a princess. That shit ain't going to change nothing. So that would have been a bad example. But anyway, yeah, man, that's the point. So let's go back. So that's why I said it's very heavy that she said that. That would have, you know, nonetheless, that, you know, we in the flesh, but, you know, just being on some humble shit, on some fear of the Lord type stuff, man, I would have made my heart skip a beat if, you know, that was said to me. Just out of fear of the Lord, because I know the Lord can fuck me up. He got every reason to fuck me up, bro. You know, he got every reason to fuck me up, man. You know, I think about that a lot. How the Lord could just fuck me up right now and be justified, you know. So somebody saying that to me, it'd make my heart skip a beat. I'll be honest with you. But, you know, the words carry a lot of power. That's the point. The words carry a whole lot of power. Salakia, give me a moment.
I am.
And then that's when everybody started running. He got a gun. All the kids, they were like,
We'll read it. It says, white man. I heard, you know, the elder Ragabar here in St. Louis was talking about it this past weekend. He talking about it again today, if I'm not mistaken. But, oh no, he talked about it this past weekend, and he talked about it on Thursday at class. But anyway, it says, white man, or Edomite, with an AR-15 fires at a black family event. A brother returned fire, didn't miss. Let this be, he didn't miss. Oh, Lord. Let this be a lesson. Stay vigilant. Keep a power tool. Well, that's not really sound advice, you know, because basically it's saying keep a weapon on you. That's not sound advice, because it doesn't mean nothing. Say you got a gun or a knife, whatever, you know, whatever type of weapon that can be used for the, you know, for destruction. Say you do have that. What are you to do if you're caught off guard? What are you to do? Or what are you to do if you pull your gun out and it jams? What are you to do and pull your gun out, and this is a extremely rare case scenario, less than 1%, but less than 1% is still a chance where you pull your gun out and there's no bullets in the damn clip, or the clip ain't there. What are you to do if the other nigga got a weapon too? Like, you got to think about all this, man. We are literally at the mercy of the Lord, no matter what you got. Man, my uncle, man. I was talking to my uncle earlier this week, man. This past Sunday, which is shit is Sunday now. Actually, it's 12 something here Central Time, so it's Sunday now. So last Sunday, you know, my uncle was talking about. He said something about, yeah, and I'm gonna be here for a while. Concerning his kids, he's like, I ain't going nowhere soon. And he put out this gun, and I know he got guns and shit. But I've, I ain't gonna speak on that, but he ain't nothing wrong with having a gun. I've definitely, I'm interested in that, stuff, but likely ain't gonna indulge in it, and not that it ain't gonna change my trajectory of life whether I do or don't, But anyway, he put it out like I ain't going nowhere soon, anytime soon. But you putting your faith in that means you're putting your faith in that, man. Fuck that shit, man. We gotta put our faith in the Lord, man. And not just any Lord. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. That's who we have to put our faith in. Alright, so you can have this power tool, whatever, nigga, that shit don't matter. You know how many niggas have died with the tool in hand, my nigga? I saw a nigga get FaceTimed in traffic. Not in person, but on social media. A nigga road rager. This nigga had the blick out, but he got FaceTimed in traffic, but he had the blick out. It shows you don't matter what your ass got on you. If the Lord wants you, nigga, he gonna get you. All right? That power tool, stay vigilant, 100%. That power tool you need to have needs to be Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. That's the power tool. That's the power tool. Let's read this really quickly. That's our power tool. I didn't expect to get into the nitty gritty of these videos. I thought I was just gonna get to the point. So it's like it, but the Spirit gonna do what it do. This is literally not me. Isaiah 59:19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. There you go. So when the enemy come in like a flood, when you need something the most, the Lord gonna be the power tool. That standard is spiritual power. The Lord gonna be the power tool. That's divine intervention. That's our power tool. Ain't no fucking sword, no knife, no modern day sword, which is a gun. None of that shit gonna save you, man. Can it be used to save you? Yes, but it's not going to save you. The Lord is the only one who can save you out of this. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai is the only one. Nothing else can deliver you from these troubles. Nothing. Because when you put your faith in these weapons, all right, these weapons of mass destruction, not to say it's a problem having it, it's just a sword. You can have a sword. There's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, I would get one. I don't have that right now, but I wouldn't mind getting one. But shit, even if I did, I wouldn't put my faith in it. And like I said, 9 times out of 10, I'm probably not gonna get one. You know what I'm saying? It don't make a difference no damn way. It don't make a difference no damn way. Sometimes you think, what if somebody break in the house? And what if somebody don't, nigga? And what if somebody don't break in your fucking house? What if the Lord don't have somebody do that? All right? And if somebody do, the Lord got you. Right? Nonetheless, that was just an example. There's various other examples. What if somebody out there on the streets fucking with me? What if somebody out there fucking with me in the streets? Yada, 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 rah, rah, rah. And what if somebody not? And the Lord's with you, right? But like I said, there's nothing wrong with having a power tool like that. But the real power tool should be the Lord. The Lord said, the name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous runneth into it and are safe. That's our power tool. He's our power tool. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. So anyway.
Making sure the kids get in the house, and people started taking positions because they seen he had a gun. And I was in the middle of the street. That's when he raised it and fired. Boom. And I grabbed my gun and started returning the fire and moving with him.
Green says he's a Marine veteran. He says he was willing to defend his family, including children and older adults who were present.
It was so hurtful. I cried all night. I'm laying outside on the ground through a shootout under a car with my other auntie, my other sister, who was 70.
Hey, listen, man, you Jake's gonna start to realize here soon by force, because y'all are choosing to be oblivious and ignorant to the fact, but by force, y'all gonna learn that Esau, the so-called white man, don't fucking like you. And you're gonna also learn that the heathens don't fucking like you, man. The sons of men and the sons of the wicked don't rock with the sons of God. That's what you're gonna realize here shortly, by force. All right, by force.
And I'm 62.
Cause you know some of them Jakes, man, it's some good Edomites out there. They're not saying Edomites, but there's some good white people out there. There's some good ones. And not to say every so-called white person is an Edomite, because you got, Israel was scattered everywhere, and then hell, the heathen mingled their seed with Esau too. So not every so-called white person you see is actually an Edomite. They could be a Jake or a different heathen, nation. But nonetheless, of course, they still think, there's some good ones out there. No, they're all bad. They're all evil. And when you come in the midst of Esau, man, you got to be careful, because he could take your life away that fast. And I'm talking about any Edomite. As a matter of fact, because what did King David say? King David said, let's get that. It's from the book of Psalm. I don't remember where, so. Yeah, it's right here in my face. He said it multiple times, though, but this is Psalm 17 and 13. Arise, O Yahweh, disappoint him. Cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, talking about Esau, which is thy sword. Which is thy sword. Okay? So Esau is the sword of the Lord. Esau is the sword of the Lord. That's him. So when you go over here to this Apocrypha, all right, hope I remember to go back to that so I could continue reading. Sirach 9, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Sirach 9 and 13, keep thee far from the man that hath the power to kill, which is really referring to Esau, but any man, but it's really referring to Esau, because that's the one whose blessing is the sword, and that's the sword of the Lord at this point in time. Soon, the roles are going to reverse, and we're going to be the sword of the Lord. Read the book of Jeremiah. It says we will be the Lord's battle axe and weapon of war. All right, so it says, so shalt thou, let's read that again from the top. Sirach 9 and 13, keep thee far from the man that hath power to kill. So shalt thou not doubt the fear of death, and if thou come unto him, make no fault, lest he take away thy life presently. Remember that thou goest in the midst of snares, and that thou walkest upon the battlements of the city. So there you go. So you got to be careful, man. Esau will literally lay traps just to fuck you up, man. Just to fuck you up, like that Edomite, man. That Edomite riding by, niggers, you nigger this, fuck y'all niggers, and Jake was saying shit back. Jake didn't just ignore the nigga. Jake was going back. Now fuck you, cracker. Fuck you, da-da-da-da-da. Fuck you, blah, blah, blah. Jake was going back and forth, man. Man, God, we know how our people get, man. Jake was talking back. And Esau pulled back up with an AR in a vest, in a bulletproof vest, which that bitch wasn't bulletproof enough, clearly. But with a bulletproof vest, shooting that bitch up. Be careful, because Esau laying snares just to fuck you up, man. Just to fuck you up. Facts, not fiction. That's because the nigga hates you. He hates you, and that will be forever. He will forever hate you, man. Forever, nigga. Let's get that, man. Let me go here again. Salakia. I don't know. Yeah. This is one of them. I think I'm thinking of another one too, but this is one of them for sure. Amos 1 and 11. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. So this nigga hates you forever, man. Forever. Perpetually, he hates you, man. All right, he's gonna always be angry of you. The brother brought out Genesis 27. That Genesis 27 is gonna stick until this nigga don't exist no more on the planet Earth as Esau. It's gonna stick until then, man. Even when he in the kingdom getting his ass beat by us, deep down inside, he gonna fuck these niggas, man. I can't believe these niggers are ruling over me, man. The whole time, he's the nigger. But he's still gonna have them thoughts in the kingdom. And we're gonna be able to read minds, so I'm gonna fuck you up for it. But there's another one I was thinking of too. This is one of them for sure because it has the perpetual in it. But it's another one I'm thinking of. Give me a moment to see if I could. The Lord can work on my mind real quick. Let's see. I do have my hand held in here. No, it's gonna be a lot of scrolling, swiping the books, see if I can find that. Oh no, let me type this. I am thinking of something else though, but let's see what comes up. Well, I was thinking of Ezekiel 35, but I didn't think that's where it was. That's the thing. I was going to go to Ezekiel 35 anyway, but that's not where I thought it was going to be at. But it is here, so we read that. We're going to just jump to the point, prophecy against the Edomites, pretty much. So we just jump to the point here in verse 5, or verse 4. I will lay thy cities waste. Right? That reminds me of that Malachi 1 and 4. They shall build, but I shall throw down. Right? And thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am Yahweh, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by force of the sword, by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity. And that's really dating all the way back. You do that all the time concerning our people and concerning everybody. You don't even just do that to us, you do it to everybody. But this is specifically if you want to date a specific time and place. This is specifically going back into when we were leaving Egypt in the Exodus, and Esau, mainly the Amalekites was coming in and attacking our weaklings, our old elderly and young ones. They were attacking them, from the back of the pack, pretty much, where, the strong ones were not, right? So it says, by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. So this is going to multiple things, but that's just one account, right? So this devil has a perpetual hatred for our people. That's the point. Perpetual hatred. And like I said, it's going to last all the way through the time until the time where he's no longer existing as a nation of people anymore on the planet Earth. That hatred is going to last all the way to then. It's never going to go away until they just don't exist no more. All right, so anyway, let's go over here.
Witnesses say the family was gathered outside for a reunion Sunday night when a car drove by. A white man who witnesses say was Jeffrey Tyler Kinzer was inside the car yelling racial slurs at the group.
So when he's talking junk and he started yelling the N-word, he kept going, so we let him go. And we were just discussing what just happened, why he tripping.
But Green says Kinzer came back, this time wearing armor and carrying a rifle.
He just called me the N-word, man. No, he didn't call me. I'm sorry. He said, tip out. If you gonna threaten me,
I'm talking shit to you because you're talking shit to me. I'm de-escalating.
I'm just telling you I'm pissed off.
Just bear with me one moment. Salakia. Alright, so let's go back to it.
Why are you talking about hitting me for?
Because you're talking shit to us now.
Because of what he said.
He apologized. You're the one keeping it rolling. So if you want to talk
Whoa.
shit, I'm going to back it up.
I didn't threaten you.
Dude, just shut your fucking mouth.
I'm not shutting the fuck up nothing. I didn't threaten you.
We'll take a check. Somebody said it's something that should have said here. He called us out.
He's talking about tipping out.
Yeah, he apologized 3 times. 3 times. Whether you want to accept that or not, that's fine. That's your prerogative. But you don't keep talking shit to the rest of the table. He had nothing to do with it. You understand?
Thank you.
The president's also by the way. So post it all up. Where do you still work anyway?
Yeah, I still work.
Yeah, for now.
For what? I was just going to sit here minding my business. And he said chipping out. One of them said chipping out. And they're telling me to be quiet about it. Why do I have to be quiet about it? He over there saying something obscene.
That's not the context though. You apologize, we stay quiet.
You don't tell me when to hush up, man.
You don't talk to me when I'm not even involved in this situation.
You're the one who got into it.
Once I had this
I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. Yeah.
For anything that might happen, obviously, trying to come out here to just de-escalate the situation, you know what I mean?
Just because you're black doesn't mean you're right. You don't understand.
What's he saying?
You were playing.
Like, and this nigga still talking. And I ain't talking about the Jake. I'm talking about the Edomite. The nigga ain't even talking to you no more. Shut your bitch ass up. Okay, fuck Esau, man. Fuck an Edomite, man. And you got Israelites out here talking about the scriptures say thou shalt not abhor Edomite, so you can't hate them. That ain't even what the word abhor means, you dumb bitch. You got Jake talking about, we don't hate the so-called white man. God hates the so-called man. Fuck that. I hate that nigga too. Nigga, you don't speak for all of us, bitch. I hate Esau. I been hated that nigga my whole life, man. I hated that bitch-ass nigga before I knew about the truth. Fuck an Edomite, man. Fuck them. Fuck them. It's forever fuck an Edomite, man. Fuck them niggas, man. And that's the same way they feel about us, so fuck them niggas. And fuck a heathen too. It's gonna forever be fuck a heathen too. Fuck the heathens too. Fuck the sons of men and fuck the sons of the wicked, man. Fuck them. Forever fuck them. The heathens gonna be in the kingdom. We gonna let them go to their lands. They still gotta bow to us. And it's still gonna be forever. Fuck them, man. Fuck y'all. If you not a Jake, fuck you.
On something that I have nothing to do with. That's my point. I'm talking about just because you're black doesn't.
And if you a wicked Jake that's down with these Edomites and these heathens, nigga, fuck you too, man. You ain't with us. You ain't with the Lord.
You're right. You understand.
What's he saying?
You are playing victim on something that I have nothing to do with. That's my point. I'm talking one-on-one with you.
I come in here all the time, right? I don't bother nobody.
Listen. I said something, like I told you, that I heard on the internet, you overheard it. It wasn't directed towards you, and I apologize.
But you had nothing to say.
Okay, but once I apologize, why did you keep me yelling back? I apologize to you. What else is going to fix the situation other than me apologizing to you?
How do you expect people to act when you say stuff like that?
You're right, and I apologize to you, but if you keep yelling back, what good is going to come from that?
Just don't say it at all.
You're right, and I just said, you're right, sir, and I apologize for that. He's being the right man. That's what I said, and I left it alone. That's it.
Okay.
For a man to be
You can be wrong on how you're handling it. You can own up to your part of this just like he did. When you start coming at me, I'm not even involved. That's what I'm
You
doing.
wasn't involved in it. I was talking to him.
You start talking at me.
Because you talked to me. I'm done. I'm done. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go.
Shalom. I would like to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. I would like to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to all your sister Akim, pushing this word across the full corner.
So there you go, man. You know, you saw us through. This nigga is chimping the fuck out. Why? Because this nigga kingdom is crumbling. So that's it. That's all he got left. His only hope is to chimp out and possibly die. Matter of fact, that's a precept. That's his only hope, man. It's from the book of Job. All right. Hope, death. No. The ghost. Yeah. This is Job 11:20. But the eyes of the wicked shall fail. Why? Because their kingdom is fallen. That's why their eyes are failing, man. Their vision, their eye. What do you do with your eyes? What are your eyes? Your eyes are your vision. Their vision is failing. What's Esau's vision? Starting with the upper echelons. Their vision is that their kingdom shall rule forever. That they're going to be on top of Jacob forever, for an eternity. All right? That's their vision. That's their prerogative. Right? It says it in the book of Psalms 49:11. It says their inward thoughts is that their houses shall go on forever. That's their inward thought. You understand? So that's the vision. They're going to rule forever. They're going to eventually find out to uproot the Heavenly Father and basically be above him now. They're going to upset all the prophecy. They're going to somehow get their birthright back while still uprooting the Heavenly Father. And that's how they would get the birthright back and be above the Heavenly Father and X out Yahweh Shai completely. This is their vision. This is their vision. That's why it says in Psalm 2, why doth the heathen rage and the fool imagine a vain thing? When you put in another translation, it breaks it down even smoother. But that rage, that vain thing is this vision, man. This bullshit ass vision that these devils have. They're going to chip everybody up and just be God over everybody. They're going to eventually come to a point where they completely just X out the Israelites as a whole, where instead of Esau not existing no more, Israelites will not exist anymore. That's the vision. That is the vision, man. And guess what? They're realizing that the vision is failing. Why? Because as also stated in the book of Job, they have bounds that they cannot pass. There are bounds that this devil can't pass. And as we're moving further and further along into prophecy and coming closer to the end, mainly this one of the biggest prophecy next up on the chopping block is the mark of the beast. As we're moving closer to it being mandated, Esau, as according to Job 17, is waxing weaker and weaker, while we, starting with the men of the Lord, are waxing stronger and stronger. And that strength is allowing us through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai Shai to further confound Esau. He's failing. He has bounds that he cannot pass, and he knows that. He knows that, which is why he's in a rush, and he's going to bring that great wrath down. Right? So their vision is failing. As a whole nation, their vision is failing. All right, because, yeah, the lower tier Edomites, they ain't, on the level like the elites, but still, man, their hope and vision is to be putting a foot up a Jake ass for the rest of eternity. Their vision is failing, right? So, but the eyes of the wicked shall fail. Their kingdom is being destroyed. And they shall not escape. They can't escape this destruction. And they're fully aware that they cannot stop this express train going downhill. They can't stop it, and they are fully aware of that, right? And it says that their hope shall be as the giving up of the ghost. So the only hope that these devils have, they know their kingdom is falling, and they know they can't stop it from falling. So their only hope is to just give up the spirit. Meaning what? To die. That's these devils' only hope. So you know what? I can't stop this shit. I know my kingdom's falling and I can't stop it. Why not just go throw my fucking life away while throwing another nigga's life away in the process of throwing my life away? Why not? That's the spirit of these devils, man. For real. Man, the Bible don't lie, Chico. It never lies. These words never lie, Chico. All right? This is this spirit of Esau, man. The crash out master, man. Here it is, this nigga gave away his birthright to Jacob just to eat some raw meat in Genesis 25. And then this nigga expected to get the blessing, nigga. Because when you read Genesis 27, Esau said, Jacob has supplanted me, as his name is Jacob. He stole my birthright and my blessing. Well, first of all, the only way you would get a blessing, the blessing, because you can still get a blessing as Esau did. But the only way to get the blessing is through the birthright. Nigga, you gave it away. Jacob didn't make you give him his birthright. You could have said, no, I'm good on that, man. I'm going to keep my birthright. I'm going to just go eat some figs or something. Or I'm going to just fast until you're done cooking. No, nigga, I need the food now. Fuck all that. Fuck this birthright. What is it to me? That's what you said, man. You said that, Esau. What is this birthright going to do for me? I am at the point to die. You said that, mind you. Then you go to Genesis 27. Jacob stole it. Fucking devil, man. And then here it is. After that, this nigga trying to kill Jacob. What the fuck? Nigga, what? That's the spirit of this damn devil, man. This nigga is through. Through. So let's see what the brother got us. Let me see if we'll see something. He's him going to that Genesis 27.
Tim. Grace and mock.
Yeah, mockery.
Like that American.
Brought that up.
America. Again, the spirit.
Yeah. Hey, anyway, now she's still making videos on this nigga. Goodness, bro. She is still making videos on this nigga. He is through, bro. That nigga ain't never coming out the woodworks again. Let me read this. John 16:22 NLT. So you have sorrow now, but I will see you again. Then you will rejoice, and no one can rob you of that joy. Yeah, that's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. But yeah, she's still making videos on this nigga, man. But anyway, watch this from the brother, the elder, GMS dedication. All right. These low-tier Edomites are losing it. And this has been response. These low-tier Edomites are losing it. And it's only going to get worse as the days go by. And the Lord continues to lift up that spirit. All right. Because of this right here. This is Matthew 24:12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So with that being said, I do hope and pray that this lesson was edifying to the elect. I would like to close the lesson giving all praise, honor, and glory to our power, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Ruach Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who have taught us all this truth in the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. And until next time, Ababa Bo, Kwame Sharala, Gadol Abadiam, Lava Bo, Hogadol, Yahweh Mahar, Wahabathum. And until next time, I would like to say unto you all, Shalom as always, Shalom.